My poem is called The Only Bar in Dixon by Richard Hugo. Well, poetry is something my mother really enjoys, so she read it to us all growing up, and I really enjoy when she reads poetry like Shel Silverstein or something that I can kind of get. And then I didn't enjoy it in high school. I went to college, took an honors poetry class, and thought, why am I in this class? I don't understand what they're talking about. I don't understand esoteric, read between the lines talk. I'd like it to be a full sentence that actually means something. So this particular poem is from my honors poetry class, and it spoke to me because it's about a small town close to where I grew up, and it even mentions my small town where I grew up. So that's why this poem spoke to me, not because I particularly understand it or love it, but because it was meaningful. I'm from a little town on the Flathead Indian Reservation called Hot Springs. I had 18 kids in my graduating class. It's a fabulous little podunk community to grow up in. So when I hear students in Great Falls say, "There's nothing to do here," I think, well, should have grew up in Hot Springs. It's about an hour and a half away from Missoula, and probably a half an hour away from this little town called Dixon, which is what the poem is about.
Have you ever been to the Dixon bar?
I have been to the Dixon bar and the Hot Springs bars, which are also mentioned in the poem. Home, home. I knew it entering. Green cheap plaster, and the stores across the street toward the river failed. One Indian depressed on Thunderbird, another buying Thunderbird to go. This air is fat with gangsters, I imagine, on the run. If they ran here, they would be running from imaginary cars. No one cares about the wanted poster in the brand new concrete block PO. This is home because some people go to Perma and come back from Perma saying Perma is no fun. To revive, you take 382 to Hot Springs. Your life savings ready for a choice of bars. Your hotel, glamorous with neon up the hill. Is home because the Jocko dies into the Flathead? Home because the Flathead goes home north, northwest? I want home full of grim permission. You can go as out of business here as Rivers or the railroad station. I knew it entering. 5 bourbons, and I'm in some other home.
Do you think he's accurate about what Dixon, Montana is like?
I think the poem, to me, depicts a very desolate feel, and I think that if you're rolling into Hot Springs, the Jocko Valley, Dixon, that it can feel very desolate, can feel run down. It can feel like the focus is on either the lone bar in Dixon or the 5 bars in Hot Springs, when you might not even be able to get gas in those communities. So I think it's an accurate depiction, but I think they have a really tremendous amount of opportunity and positive things as well that aren't depicted in the poem.